going on, guys? My name's Chris. You're watching Raising the Bar. Today, we're going to be talking about self-imposed pressure, why it's good and also why it's bad. So let's break that down first. When I say self-imposed pressure, what I'm talking about is when you go into a particular situation or maybe you try something new and you put this immense pressure on yourself to be exceptional, to be the best, and sometimes it can hold you back, right? Because you may not want to go out and put yourself into those situations when you know in the back of your mind that you're not going to be able to excel. Now, when you're putting pressure on yourself, the reason you do that is because you want to be good. You want to be accepted by everybody. You want to feel good about yourself. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And the reason why I say there's nothing wrong with that is because I think there comes a point in everybody's life where the levels of accountability that they had when they were younger, be it parents, be it professors or teachers or something like that, there was some pressure that was put upon you to go in a certain direction. Well, as you get older, that pressure is no longer there. So it's up to you to determine how you want to go about living your life. And when you're in that situation where the pressure from others is no longer present, what type of person are you? Are you the type of person that's going to put the pressure on yourself to keep yourself accountable to the things that you're trying to accomplish, or are you simply going to derail yourself because you're too afraid, or perhaps maybe you just don't feel comfortable putting yourself in that situation? Self-imposed pressure is something that I've done to myself for an extremely long period of time. And I've had people that are close to me, like my mother and, some of the partners that I've had in the past, tell me that my expectations are unrealistic and the pressure that I put on myself isn't healthy, things along those lines. We have to understand that the people that are close to you and the people that love you the most typically just want to see you happy. And when you put that pressure on yourself and you're not fulfilling what it is you set out for yourself to accomplish, sometimes that's viewed by them as you being unhappy. But I personally believe that imposing pressure upon yourself is so vital if you want to reach the next level, if you want to upgrade your life. And the reason I say that is because if you don't have that self-imposed pressure, where is the motivation coming from? You have to have that level of accountability, and the best way to derive that is internally, not externally. Because when you're internally driven and you can acquire that sensation of drive and motivation from your own internal self, that is very powerful when it comes to accomplishing something. For me, we'll take this channel, for instance. I've wanted to do this for a long time. I've said this a couple times on the video. This wasn't something that I thought about doing overnight, and I wanted to be exceptional. So I studied. I took a look at all the other YouTubers that I aspired to be one day, and I drew bits and pieces from that to put together my own style, my own framework, and executed. Now, when you put that level of pressure on yourself to go out and accomplish something, I think it's usually good to sit down and talk to those around you about what it is you're looking to do. So let's say, for instance, you want to go out and you want to get a girlfriend. Well, I think it's very important to talk to other people about that, because then that just gave you a level of accountability externally. And also internally, you're vocalizing your wants, your needs, your desires, and what you are trying to accomplish. And if you could harness that external as well as internal energy that you're putting out into the universe about something that you want, harness that, use it as propellant to go forward, then that's the best case scenario. Now, you're going to hear people that have conflicting opinions on this, because self-imposed pressure and anxiety kind of go hand in hand, right? Because we're sitting there, we're living in the future, we're thinking, all right, I need to do this in order to get here. And in my opinion, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm not saying to not live in the now, and I'm going to do a video on this, but I think it's very, very important for you to have a clear, clean-cut vision and impose that pressure on yourself in order to get there. Because the people around you certainly aren't going to do it, not to the level that you're going to be capable of doing it if you derive it internally. So when you couple the external and the internal factors influencing your drive and your motivation, and you couple those two things together, it's really powerful stuff, guys. Very powerful. If you don't have determination, or maybe you don't impose pressure on yourself and you're just kind of coasting through life, there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe that's good for you right now and what you're looking to do. But if you aspire to have good things, to progress your life and have a solid foundation for yourself, well, guess what? The reality is, in order to get that, you need to have some kind of pressure on yourself. You have to have a set of standards, and those standards have to be high, because otherwise you're going to fall into the bucket of mediocrity. And if that's what you want, great. That's not what this channel is about. We're not here for complacency and mediocrity. We're here to lift each other up, because I know every single person out there watching this not only wants to be better, they want to be exceptional. And that is where the pressure factor comes in. If you can harness that pressure, place it upon yourself in a healthy way with realistic expectations, I think you're going to be that much better off in the long run, because you'll be closer to your goals, you'll be motivated and driven to get there, and you'll also be deriving that energy from within. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you agree with me, if you don't agree with me, feel free to write it down in the comment section. Please subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel grow more than you know. If you need to get in touch with me, my email's down in the description box. You can also jump on my website, RTBTransformations.com. And with that, I am out of here, guys. Take care. Make today great.